Hurricane.
Aventador.
Veneno. Hurricane.
Really?
Hurricane. It's got to be a hurricane. I told you this.
Does it need to be one that's here?
No. One word.
Went by but felt like hours. Spring would lie in summer showers, and my hair were winter flowers. And weeks went by but felt like hours. Seasons multiplying power that I found in winter flowers.
Okay.
Good?
Yeah, I've been recording for 5 minutes.
Excellent. What's up, guys? Welcome to Supercars of London. Welcome to Lamborghini Pangbourne, which is my favourite Lamborghini dealership. As if you've seen any other videos coming to a Lamborghini dealership, it's always here. And I've bought Tony, Gravelwood Car Sales, because he is this sort of mystical magician car sourcer. He's come in my old car.
just to explain what you're coming from and potentially going to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So last Sunday you would have seen an Idiots Go Car Shopping episode at Romans International. I was hoping, or kind of hoping, that they'd have a Hurricane there that we could get a little bit closer to. They didn't.
No.
So this episode is now going to be honing in my eyesight from McLaren, Ferrari, Lamborghini and any other potential AMG GTS replacement to just Lamborghini. Today is a Lamborghini filled day, and it's not going to be idiots. This is going to be a very, very sensible episode of talking about all of the different Lamborghini models and why specifically I'm going after one car, or one model, not one car, one model.
One model.
So let's head inside, check out the cars. Craig's inside, and let's get this video underway.
2 variants? One model,
What?
2 variants.
3 variants, Spider as well. And if, they have got some pretty insane stuff. They've got everything that we need to talk about apart from Murcielago, which I feel is a hot topic that I'm seeing on social media, because Hurricane, sort of used Hurricane 165, 170, same price as an LP640, which for those that have been following Supercars London for ages, what's Craig doing? The LP640 is a massively big car in my heart.
You consider it?
Do you know what? I would love to consider it, but as a car, it's too dated. The technology is like way
Yeah.
behind. But it's the running costs that freak me out.
And a bit of an old wagon to trance about, essentially, isn't it?
Big car.
Big car, yeah.
6.5 litre V12. And the best story that I have about the LP640 as to why we are writing that car off so early on is the fact that I know someone that bought one and then just had a service bill that was near enough 20 grand.
But that's why they're cheap now, because people have got to understand it's a £200,000 car.
Yeah.
But they're paying half money, so
Yeah.
that's why it's so expensive
Yeah.
to run and maintain.
Now this is
A lovely colour.
a very nice colour, and I actually drove by me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Signs are everywhere.
So I actually drove a rear-wheel drive Hurricane 580-2 in this colour. This is Giallo Tenerife. The Hurricane has always been the car that we've really sort of pinned down. When we went to Romans, it was nice to see the 650S. It was nice to see the R8 V10 Plus. But as all of you guys know, and most of you have been commenting, everyone is itching for a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
And it is the one car and one brand that pulls my heartstrings. And that is why we are making a return for Lamborghini. So, yes.
2 or 4-wheel drive.
So again, going back to that car, the Gallardo, when I bought the 560-4, I wanted the 550-2 and couldn't find the right car. So I think it would be awesome to have a rear-wheel drive one. And this is why Tony is here in this sort of series, because you have been sort of going in behind all of the
crevices.
Exactly, because for most people, we're just sort of have access to Auto Trader and Piston Heads, but whereas you've been doing this for so long, the connections, the networks that you've built up are able to go behind the scenes of Auto Trader and Piston Heads to cars that you wouldn't necessarily see for sale.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you know that they're about there, and coming here to Lamborghini Pangbourne, we're going to go and meet up with Craig, because you and Craig have been having some discussions about some cars that potentially might be becoming available.
Yeah.
Which
which some of them probably not even built yet.
Really?
No, yeah. So they get a stock list.
Yeah.
They have an allocation. So and that's what happens.
Okay, so they've got an allocation of cars that they're building
for the year.
For the year.
Yeah.
Wow. See, this is stuff that I have no idea. When I go and look, or when I used to go and look for cars, I just go on Auto Trade and type in Lamborghini Huracan, and they're the cars that you sort of
think that that's all available.
They're the ones that are available, but it's amazing to see that there's almost
another list.
I actually caught a glimpse of a yellow Huracan with the slats, and I'm going to talk about why I prefer the plastic-free slats that you get on a Huracan compared to the glass engine bay.
Because this is going to ruffle feathers.
No, but this is like...
Would you have a yellow?
I would have a yellow. Personal opinion is that the glass engine bay ruins the rear lines of the car compared to this, because this almost looks like the Mura. Do you remember like the Muras, the Murcielagos, when you get the slats and it just... Yes, it covers the V10 engine, which is a bit of a shame, but it's still there. Like, you can still lift it up there if you really wanted to show off the engine bay. But right here is where you properly see the lines of the slats. And the glass engine bay, you get that on the R8 V10 Plus. And the one thing that I like about the Dash 2, 580-2, is that it differentiates against the R8 V10 Plus, which is essentially the same car as the 610-4. But I'm pretty sure this is the free optional extra, and this is what I prefer, which is pretty weird. But maybe I'm weird for liking the Dash 2 as well. I don't know. Let me know in the comment box, I suppose. Do you prefer the Dash 4 or the Dash 2?
And do you prefer glass or
do you prefer glass or do you prefer
slats?
Because I personally prefer the lines of the whole car with these really aggressive matte finish. I prefer Ferrari. Slats.
Okay. Yeah.
We've come into the personalisation room. Would you call this a personalisation room?
This is the spec room.
The spec room. Look, you've got all of the paint codes up there. And we're waiting for Craig because they've got a very cool, what do you call it, configurator. It's a Lamborghini configurator, and they've got all of the Lamborghinis. So you can come and draw up and dream up the sort of best spec. So once Craig arrives, then we'll go through all of the different options that you can do if you were to spec a new car, because most of the cars here are pre-owned. There's one new Huracan, which is the Tenerife one, but apart from that, there we go. Zach's taking it upon himself to get it up himself. Don't worry, but Craig's just the sales manager. You're probably going to break it.
And weeks went by but felt like hours. Seasons multiplying power that I found in winter flowers.
Okay. Yeah.
This has only just begun. In the end, time forever favors the young.
I think he's bought one.
What?
I think he's bought one.
Really?
Yeah.
Where is he?